Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading for July. And this will be for the sign of not too many. This will be for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, July. Firstly, let me say, don't make the readings fit. You know, I see so many people putting their thumbs down, and I think if the reading's not for you, you need to use your intuition. You need to be smart and say, this reading doesn't fit with me, I'll move on and find something else. I'm really not sure why people try to make the readings fit. If you don't want someone back, if you don't want to get a new job, if life's fantastic and you shouldn't be here anyway. But if you don't think it fits you, don't make it fit. I hear all the tarot card readers say that, and I think we all say the same thing. Use your intuition. That's why you have it. Okay, now I'm using the Golden Tarot here. And we are ready. Okay, that was a big cut, Spirit. Okay, needing to get to the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with someone where you are the Queen of Swords. This is a person who is always honest, open, speaks their truth. They're ready for a brand new start here because I can see this butterfly. So there's some sort of transformation here where you've sort of come out and you're ready to speak something. Can be that you need to make an apology. Could be that you're working with someone else who too is an air sign. Now do remember that the readings flip-flop and we do get a combination of energies sometimes. So this person here is ready. They are ready. They are well balanced. They have made a decision. They've gone through everything they need to. They're in tune with the universe and they're ready to come forward because they've been through some sort of transformation here. So something has occurred here for them to see things in a very different way, and they are about to move forward and offer love. Very straightforward little reading there. So you've got someone, and this could be you, who's been through some sort of transformation, has decided now to speak up about something. The time's right, could have walked away from a relationship, could have done work on yourself, could have made a decision, but this is you moving forward on love here. If it isn't you, someone's coming to offer you love. Beautiful. Two of Coins coming in. So this has taken a little bit of work to work out how to do this. With the Two of Pentacles, it talks about balance. So this guy is trying to work out which pentacle's the best because they both look very, very similar. So sometimes when we're trying to make a decision, and maybe it's a head over heart decision, we're trying to work out which way is the best to go. But you know what? Whatever decision you make will be the right one. There is never a wrong decision. It's like we talk about mistakes. They're all learning. They're all how you grow, and they are necessary for you to grow. So you're trying to make a decision here on how to move forward. Now, it could have taken a long time for you to come to this decision as well. So you could have planted seeds a long time ago. Something could have happened in the past to make you realize something was what you wanted, but at the time you weren't ready. Now, for some of you, that can be that you were in another relationship or you were in a situationship which you weren't able to free yourself from. You wanted to, you were trying to put things into motion, but they weren't really happening here. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So now the universe is saying, well, you know what? I'm on side with you now. It's time to go. It's time to move forward. So let's look, he's getting a fire started down there. So get the fire started and let's move in the right direction because the time is right to get this done. And there you go with the offer. Or there comes the person with the offer. This is a very passionate offer. This person is hot to trot. They're ready to offer you something that's very passionate and driven, and they're coming right towards you here. Now, the Knight of Wands doesn't always have a good reputation because people do see him as the player and people do see him as like the one-night stand. But in this situation, it's just someone moving very, very quickly and very passionately. Could be a fire sign here. Eight of Wands coming out. So the Eight of Wands talks about messages going through the airways, messages of passion. They're going very quickly, so it always gives rise to this idea that things are happening very quickly. Once they get going, they're happening quickly. I feel like it's taken a long time to get to this point, but now there's an urgency here with this Knight of Wands. It's like you really want to get this done now. Okay, we do have the Magician coming out. So you've worked really hard on manifesting some sort of situation here. Now, the Nine of Swords is here. And the Nine of Swords talks about having sleepless nights, worrying. But when I get this energy of this Two of Pentacles here, and I said to you, you could have walked away from something else. You could have had issues and problems that were stopping you moving forward. Could have been financial problems here. Don't forget, could be the other person. But somebody's worried about making this offer. It could be that they're worried that it's not going to work, that the other person's not going to be up for that. Because there's this feeling here that someone has let something go here to move forward. So maybe they're not 100% sure it's the right time to act on this. Knight of Cups, but they have developed their own self-love. Could be dealing with a water sign here too. You've got a water sign with a lot of fire in their chart by the looks of this. And this is the Ten of Cups. So definitely we have the happy ending here. We have the fairy tale coming in. So just let's recap on the beginning. Have somebody wanting to come forward to tell a truth, to speak a truth, maybe to tell you they love you. It may be to tell you that they are, you know, wanting to start in a partnership with you, start a business with you. But they are definitely ready here to offer something. They have actually spent time thinking about how they're going to do this. They've been through their own transformation. So for some of you here, this could be a monetary thing, a financial situation, because I do have this feeling here that this person may have not done so well in business before, but may want to partner up with you to do something new, but they've had to let go of that. Could be some of you wanting to start a new baby. Maybe you've been tossing up on this because of something happened in the past. Maybe you weren't sure if you wanted another baby, but now you're making a decision to move forward here. This has been a while in the making. One or the other of you has really tossed up on whether this is the right thing to do. But what I love is now you've made the decision. It's like everything is happening very, very quickly. There's been a whole lot of manifesting after a period of it could have been seclusion. They're saying seclusion, so you could have taken yourself away from the world, but it could have been devastation too. So I feel like one or the other of you has come out of something that's been quite ground-shattering, like knocked things to the ground, because this person is so passionate and driven now, but they've come from this like Five of Cups energy. So now they are ready to move forward. They're ready to make an offer. And I love that you have the Ten of Cups at the front here saying that there's going to be a very happy outcome. I feel like this person's had to work on a lot from their past here. Something really, really rocked their world because they've had to develop their own self-love here. So they've had to bring something forward in order to understand the direction they wanted to go in. But it's sort of like dropped like a tower moment. I'm surprised we don't have the tower here because it's almost like they've just come to this great realization here. But then I have the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe the universe is saying you've taken your time. It's time to move you on now. You've been manifesting this. You've got two cards of manifestation. So even though it's caused you or the other person quite a bit of thinking and maybe even some grief, the time is right. And we have the card of the Hunter coming out. Ooh, I like that. Let's read the Hunter. Okay, so it says, rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all of your senses, including your common sense. You are so moving towards something here that you greatly desire. Or the other person is. Have a great July.